Here we presents the top 5 best electric blankets. Starting at number 5, Hypnoser Weighted. One reviewer chose this more affordable weighted blanket specifically because of the smaller squares and glass beads, explaining that the beads don't shift around and it's not overly hot. It has helped me fall asleep faster, and when I do wake up in the middle of the night, I am able to fall back asleep again. Another says that, because this blanket has smaller squares, the glass beads more evenly distributed. Plus, he likes that the gray cotton fabric has a nice feel and look to it. A third reviewer owned a different weighted blanket prior to this with beads that started shifting 2 days after use. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, RelaxEden Adult Weighted Blanket W. More than a third of reviewers describe this weighted blanket as soft because of the plush cover, and according to one, best part of the cover, it came on the blanket and I didn't have to fight to put it on myself. It is so soft and plushy. The fact that it's removable means it's easy to wash. But even without the velour cover, the blanket is comfortable, and many comment on how evenly distributed the beads are. The sewing in the pockets keeps the beads evenly dispersed throughout the blanket, and it's the softest one yet, one writes. And whether you are looking to get a solid night's sleep, or need to feel like you're getting a big hug, this blanket can do it all. Halfway of my listed number 3, Soft 15 pounds Weighted Blanket. Strategist readers and writers are fans of Bella's weighted blankets, which our senior writer Karen Adelson once described as thoughtfully designed, and the most comfortable and aesthetically pleasing of the bunch she's tried. But what really makes this cotton blanket stand out among reviewers is its unique, easy to care for quilting. Bella stitches the beads into the center of the blanket, rather than all the way to the edge, which makes it lighter and easier to machine wash, something dozens of 5-star reviewers call out in their comments. It doesn't bunch up at all, one such reviewer writes. It washes beautifully, which I was skeptical about. I use a front-load machine, and followed the directions, and it dries quickly on gentle. My husband and I love the fact that we are both individually cocooned under this evenly dispersed weighted blanket. Another reviewer, who's so happy with this blanket, used to wake up throughout the night, but says that hasn't happened. Since I got this, I have 3 dogs who shed, but this blanket has been fine in the washing machine. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2. In Cooling Weighted Blankets. I have wanted and needed a weighted blanket for years. I had 2 reservations. I'm hot-natured, and I didn't want to spend a whole lot on a blanket, begins one customer, summing up many reviewers' initial hesitations about weighted blankets, but then they found this affordable and cooling pick from in-home. I sleep very well under this blanket. It is well made, sturdy, and cooling, they conclude. Another reviewer bought the 15-pound blanket for their son, who sleeps hot, so it means a lot that this blanket provides all that weight without making him sweaty and hot at night. In addition to being cooling, dozens of customers say that it helps them sleep better, including one hot sleeper who is using it post-surgery. I was happily surprised that it is not hot at all. I was also surprised that the weight didn't bother me anywhere. I can't get comfortable without it now. Many others say it's become an integral part of their nighttime routine, and a couple even found that it helps reduce pandemic-induced stress. My sleep has been spotty ever since the pandemic started with all the uncertainty. And number 1. Qusleep Diamond. Don't let the cheaper price fool you. It's still very high quality and works well, writes one reviewer, and the other 4,700 plus 5-star reviewers would agree. I'm in love with this one, and can't sleep without it anymore, one says, and another writes, since this blanket, my sleep patterns show a much more restful sleep, and I'm waking up feeling refreshed, and in little to no pain in my legs. One user notes that, each quilted square is well sewn, and evenly weighted so, when the blanket slides off, or is held up, the general weight is still evenly distributed all the way through. And another appreciates that you can't feel the individual glass beads. Instead, it feels fluid, draping itself around you like a great hug, not too light, not too strong. One feature where this blanket falls short is the lack of a removable washable cover, which means it's hard to clean. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.